As early as 7 o'clock this Wednesday morning, polling stations across the country would have been opened as tens of thousands of registered Belizeans would have taken to the polls to make that important decision on whether or not the territorial claim between Belize and Guatemala should be taken to the International Court of Justice. But that referendum process has been postponed until a later date, yet to be announced, so classes went on as normal at the designated polling stations across the city and country. But were registered voters anxious about going to the polls, and what would have motivated their decision?
Family, mostly, and like where I believe that end of the day, Belize are for we. If Guatemala come and if they try to fight for it or win it, what we have. And basically, I know everybody got family out there, and if Guatemala come, what we have for Guinea, what we have for land back pan since we're young, we still live with parents. What we have end of the day, we not have nothing if they win. So my one, like, yes, I'm going to vote because end of the day, I believe that Belize are for we, and we must fight for what we believe in now.
I registered from in July last year.
So
yeah.
You understand the importance of what it is?
No, I don't.
How come?
Well, nobody really explained anything to me, so I don't really know what it's all about. I just pick up from little things that I heard are wrong, but that's about it. So I'm glad in a way, that they postpone it so that we could learn more about it and they could inform us more about it, and we could go from there, right?
The general sentiment from Belize City residents today is that there is more to be done in the education campaign. Without adequate information, they are unable to make an informed decision whenever a new date is announced.
To be honest, I just believe that we needed more time and we needed more people to be educated of why we're going and just give more awareness, because a lot of people are still confused about it, and that's what's just a message that has been bringing to us, and it's just been misinformed and miscommunicated.
Honestly, not really, because end of the day, I always say that like, well, a bunch of people come up on news and talk about, oh, this is what they believe in, and instead they come around in the area and host like one meeting with the people and say that, okay, this is what we as Belizeans know, and this is what Guatemala is set up in there. We don't have that information. How we have that like vote yes, vote no for PUP and UDP.
Like 18-year-old Alyssa Duane, many others feel that the referendum process became politically charged and not reflective of the national impact that the outcome would have.
Between the two parties coming together to trying to figure out what we could do, and being based on how both of them were just still in between the decisions, it was kind of confusing, because fully I would want we to go so we can be able to kind of stop the madness. But with the two parties coming together, it's not showing no kind of teamwork to kind of, and plus example to the Belizean people of what we want to do together to accomplish one goal.
It's not a politics thing. Yeah, so we have to really be the Belizean people. We have to really think about it and decide what we want to do. But I know I'm voting no. Nobody can change that.
Why no?
Because I think Belize is for us. Why should we go to any court, we are an independent country, so why should we, have to go to any court to decide on if Guatemala, we belong to Guatemala.
Coincidentally, the referendum unit of the Ministry of Foreign Affairs was out today in downtown Albert Street, furthering the education campaign. The unit has been at various events across the country leading up to today, and as Anna Zet Oliveira told News 5, the work continues to inform Belizeans about the national issue. She sees the delay as a positive.
Despite the fact that we're not physically having the referendum today, we should have a referendum in the near future. I mean, it's unfortunate that the events happen prior to today, but that doesn't mean that the education stops. We have to continue educating the Belizean populace. We got out here about 10:30 this morning, and now it's a little after 12. And we basically don't have any materials, so almost out, right, since morning. So we have had a lot of persons that are disappointed that the referendum is not taking place today, because some people really wanted to get it over with, right? And also we had some persons coming to the booth asking for necessary information that may help them decide when the day comes.
The youth population has grown to become a large percent of the voters list, and many believe that they can tip the results in any given direction. The University of Belize has been very active in providing expert opinions on the territorial dispute through several forums that have been held at campuses across the country, so its students can make an informed decision. Student Government Rep Lynette Palacio says that the delay provides for an independent campaign.
Personally, yes, I was prepared to go to the polls today. So it's unfortunate, I guess you could say, that it has switched and they're pushing it back. Because I know some people that they bought their ticket to come to Belize today to just for the I.C.J vote, to vote yes or no. So it's unfortunate that they have pushed it back. But I think now what's important is to not push this yes or no campaign, but more to push this informing people what exactly is going on. Yes, I've seen that you're pushing a yes, or yes, I've seen that you're pushing a no. Why are you pushing this yes or no? What are going to be the repercussions if I vote yes or no?
Duane, Moody for News 5.